Hello and assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my channel. This is Madiha. If you're new here, please do subscribe. I wanted to come here and talk about some tips that help me, stay consistent in my prayers. It's 2024, it's New Year, so why don't we all try to be better Muslim? We're not perfect, we all are trying, but we should encourage each other to be on the right path and do the better things, be a better Muslim, be a better person. I'm not gonna take so much time, it's gonna be a short video, so I'll dive right into it. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is the Tahajjud prayer. So it worked for me personally, and hopefully does work for whoever is seeing this video. If you wake up like 30 minutes before your Fajr prayer and you pray the Tahajjud, it's gonna help you stay consistent throughout your day for other prayers. So what happens is that if you're doing your voluntary prayers, like you wake up and you do tahajjud, that's not even compulsory. It has its own benefits. You can read about it. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but if you wake up and you do tahajjud, then your mind is gonna remind you for the rest of the prayers throughout the day, because you prayed voluntary prayer, so your mind is gonna be like, you already did this one, so might as well do the compulsory ones too. So pray Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. It's just gonna remind you to do that throughout the day. Do let me know if it works for you. It sounds crazy, but do imply it and let me know if it works for you. So that was the first thing. The second thing that I started doing when I started praying, 2022, we started being more consistent with our prayers. I started carrying scarf and abaya in my bag. So when we are out and about, I don't want to miss the prayers. We have like a praying rug in our car, and I started carrying scarf in my bag, because if it was prayer time and there was a masjid locally, then we would just go there and pray namaz. The third thing, what I started doing was to be in the wuzu. So if I'm using bathroom, I would try to do wuzu right away, so that then when it's time to pray, I don't have to go, or if I'm feeling lazy later on, I don't have to go through that. So stay in the state of wuzu. It's also beneficial for yourself too. If you're in state of wuzu, you don't get angry, and there are other like attributes to it. You can read about it. So staying in wuzu is like beneficial overall. The last thing I did was prioritizing my prayers. I do work from home, but I have a very fast-paced work environment, which means that there are constant like calls, emails that I have to go through. That also means that my prayers are gonna get delayed. They get delayed if I don't like pray right away. So what I started doing now is that as soon as my phone goes off for notifying me that it's time for prayer, I try to do my namaz as soon as possible, so that I don't delay it. I don't feel good when I'm rushing through my prayers, and it's the last time, especially in winter when the prayers like back to back. I don't want to rush through it, and it just feels like very weird to me when I'm rushing through my prayers. I don't feel like that I'm connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So so I started prioritizing my prayers, especially the Zohar one. When I was little, I used to be so lazy praying Isha once, because it would be late at night. Isha is like later in the night, and I would just be like, oh, why do we have to pray? I just would be so sleepy. But now, growing up, Isha prayer is actually my favorite one, because you get all the time in the world, you're done with all the responsibilities, it's the last prayer of the day. So I just take my time, sweet time, to pray and get done with that. So these are my tips. If you have any other tips that work for you, please write them down below. It might as well help other people who are watching this video. Or if you have any questions, please do ask me. We all are trying to be better, so just encourage each other. Thank you. Bye.